Hi guys, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. First off, I want to thank all of you for your comments on my last video, Heartbreak and Friendship. That video was completely off the cuff. I didn't really plan it in advance. It was just something that was on my mind, and I sat down and filmed that video, and I almost didn't put it up. And I'm so glad that I did, because so many of you could relate with that, and that really surprised me. And so many of you shared your stories with me, which I enjoyed reading immensely. I was very sad that a lot of you have gone through those kinds of heartbreaks, but I felt less alone, and many of you told me that my video made you feel less alone. So it was definitely worth putting up, in my opinion. And then some of you shared insights that you had about things that I talked about. And you didn't necessarily share a personal story, but more some things that the video made you think about, and they were very insightful. So I really enjoyed reading the comments. I read through all of them once, and now I'm reading through them a second time and answering them. So if I've already answered your comment, I did read it twice and really kind of think about it and digest what you shared with me. And if I haven't answered your comment yet, I'll be answering all of the rest of them by the end of today. But I really wanted to think about what you shared with me and not just say thank you for watching. I really wanted to have that kind of back and forth with you. And so anyways, I really am so happy I put up that video after all, and thank you all for being so receptive to it. Many of you asked me if I could make more videos like that, and I'd be very happy to. I plan to, but those videos are a little more difficult than videos where I think of a topic and research it and share the information with you, or when I purchase products to review for you and so on. Those videos are best done when it's something that's on my mind and I don't really take notes and I just talk to you, and I think that they come off more authentic because they really are. Those types of videos, I have to strike while the iron is hot. When it's coming through my mind, I'm thinking about something, and then sit down and just talk to you. But the more I do it, the more comfortable I get, so I just have to do it. Sometimes I'm always afraid of offending someone, or filtering out certain things that I say just because I'm being overly cautious. But those videos really do come across best when I just shoot from the hip and film. So I will be planning on filming more videos like that, because a lot of those crazy thoughts are in my mind already and they need to go somewhere. So I'm going to share them with you. So I do have a product unboxing for you today, and it's my first order from Portland Leather Company. And I found out about this company from many of you. Whenever I would share a Madewell leather bag, or maybe a Fry leather bag, or a bag that's sort of rough hewn, slightly distressed, I love that style of handbag. Somebody always comes on the video and tells me that I should check out Portland Leather Company, that the bags are affordable, they're really durable, and that you think I'd really like them. And whenever I read those comments, I do go over to the website, and I've checked it out many times, but I found that the bags were very, very similar to Madewell handbags that I already own. So I didn't want to have two bags that are the same, so I just never placed an order. For those of you who don't know, Madewell leather bags are bags that are sort of, like I mentioned, rough hewn, and they are made here in the United States. They may be assembled somewhere else, but they're definitely not made in China or fast fashion or anything like that. I've had many Madewell leather bags, and they hold up. They're so good. So whenever you guys tell me to check out the Portland Leather Company, I do. And finally, I found a bag that I really, really liked. And it's a very unique shape of a bag, and Madewell doesn't make one that's similar. So I kept thinking about it and going back to the website and checking out this bag. And when I finally was getting ready to purchase it, they were out of stock. So I thought, oh my gosh, as luck would have it, I'm finally ready to purchase the bag and I can't get hold of one. And then I kept checking back, and finally they did have some, and they were from the Almost Perfect collection. And the Almost Perfect collection are bags that are marked down approximately $15 from the regular price because there is something about them that isn't perfect. But in the description of the Almost Perfect bags, they say that it's something very small, you know, like most people wouldn't mind it, but their standards are very high. And so I did purchase a bag from the Almost Perfect range, and it was in the color that I wanted to purchase the bag in. The bags come in many colors, and they come in many different textures, like pebbled leather or smooth leather. You can go onto their website and check out their bags and look at the different textures of the leather and read more about that. But I did finally get my hand on one of the bags that I wanted, and it is in the color that I preferred. So I'm, for the first time, going to look it over. I did cut open the tape on the box, and when I did, I noticed there was another box, and it was also taped shut. So I did open the tape on that box as well, but I have not taken the package out and looked at the bag. One thing that I did notice when I opened the box was that the smell of the leather is very, very strong. It smells like leather, and it just comes wafting out. Like when you get leather on your car seats and you get a new car, that kind of new car leather smell. Not a new car smell, because all new cars have that scent of a new car scent. I'm talking about like a lot of leather. It just has that leather scent. I don't mind it at all. It reassures me that the bag is made of leather. So anyways, this is how it's wrapped inside the second box. I did order a couple small accessories as well, and I noticed that they're here alongside. There's two small things here, and they're both wrapped up. So I'm just gonna take these out and set them aside. As you can see, I haven't opened either. So this is truly a first impression. So far, so good, just the scent of leather. And the bag I chose is called the Nora bag, and it's a crescent-shaped bag. And I do have the dimensions and all that, but I'm gonna unwrap it and take a look at it since it's from the Almost Perfect range, and then I'll go through the details of the bag. So it's wrapped really nicely in all this tissue paper. So this is what the bag that I ordered looks like. As you can see, it's that rougher type of leather, really kind of raw. It is not pressed. Some companies press their pebbled leather, and it doesn't make it smooth leather. It still looks like pebbled leather, but it's just, I don't know what pressing actually does to it, but they don't press their leather, pebbled leather bags. And so it does have all the variations that you would find in a pebbled leather bag. And it's the kind of bag that will just age well. I'm scratching it with my nails so you can see. It will get some scuffs in it, but they do rub out if you just rub them with the oils on your fingers. I've had lots of bags like this. I really enjoy bags like this, and I know how to take care of them so they never look beat up or anything like that. And some people like when their bags look beat up, when they're this type of bag, a little more distressed. They can look a little bit more cool or rock and roll if your bag is a little bit more distressed. But I do like my bag to look a little distressed when it's this type of bag, but I still want it to look kind of new. So I do work scuffs out of my bags, and I've shown you how I do that on other bags that I own, especially my Dooney and Burke Florentine leather bags. I have some Fry bags, same thing. I work out the scuffs and they stay looking new for years and years and years. So anyways, this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna take a good look at it with my glasses on to find whatever is wrong with it that makes it less than perfect. Because at first glance, it does look perfect. Okay, I put on my glasses and I did it off camera. I really got close to it. I held it up to the light and really looked it over. I can't find anything wrong with it. It's just, it does look perfect to me. There's no loose threads. everything looks like it's sewn very evenly. Maybe it's a problem on the inside of the bag, so we'll get to that. I like this little brushed brass circle here holding the handle together, and it is an adjustable handle. And then the zipper is a YKK zipper, which are really good zippers. That's like what Louis Vuitton uses and really good luxury companies use. So it's a good zipper. And the zipper is really smooth to open it. Now I'm gonna pull out the stuffing inside the bag. Okay, I took the stuffing out and now the bag's a little slouchier. So I'll have to see what it looks like when I put all my items in it. Before I close out this video, I'll put my items inside this bag and show you what it looks like once everything's in it. And it does have an adjustable strap, and right now it's on the longest setting, it looks like, but there are 2 holes here, so you can move it to a shorter setting if that's what you like to do. And it says on the website that this bag is designed for t-shirt season or puffy coat season. So the strap length will fit for both. So obviously it's t-shirt season, and this is how it fits nicely under my arm. And if I did have my coat on, my parka for the winter, it would certainly still fit on my shoulder. And I can adjust it and make it shorter, like I said. I'm gonna leave it where it's at because this is, I think this is where I would like it to be. It doesn't bother me at that length. I don't need it to be any shorter. I don't like when bags are so short that they still fit on your shoulder, but they're like right up under your arm. I do like it to hang a tiny bit, and this is perfect. Now let's check out the zipper. So I opened it once and now I closed it. Opened it, let's close it again. So it's smooth, there's nothing wrong with the zipper. The shape of the bag does kind of slow it down when you're trying to close it, but it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. It works really well. So the zipper's not a problem. I just took a peek inside and I'm really excited about the interior of this bag. It isn't lined, but look how beautiful this is. It's like suede on the inside. It's like one piece of leather, and this part is the finished part, and this is the other side. It's very thick and soft, and it's definitely suede. Look how beautiful that is. I don't know why I get excited about that, but it's just so pretty and so high quality. I really look for quality in my handbags. That's one thing that I never sacrifice. I don't buy a lot of luxury handbags. I have very few, but when I buy contemporary bags, they need to be very high quality because I feel like, number one, it's better to pay a little bit more and have your bag last. Like a bag like this will last until you decide to donate it because you're tired of it. That's how I feel about my Madewell bags. I feel like the interior of this bag with this thick suede is a little bit nicer than my unlined Madewell bags. And I have been a diehard Madewell lover for a very long time. But I also feel that when you have a quality bag, it doesn't really matter if you're wearing a dress that you bought from the Meijer grocery store, which is where I got this. So I don't have to spend as much on my clothing because it's well made, it looks fine, and then I wear nice shoes and a nice handbag, and it just really ups your fashion game. I'm not really a fashionista. I just really go for quality, especially in my handbags and shoes and things like that. So I'm very pleased with the way this looks, and the smell of the leather is absolutely amazing. It smells like when you go into a leather shop, if you've ever just been into a store where it's all just leather goods, really good quality leather goods, that smell, it's really good. And then it does have one slip pocket here, and as you can see, it goes across the entire length of one side of the bag. It doesn't have a zipper or a magnet or any kind of closure. It's simply a slip pocket. It looks deep enough and wide enough to put my small essentials in, or my phone or my keys. I imagine I will use this for my phone and my keys. And then I'll have a little cosmetics pouch that will have a few cosmetics and things like that, and then use like another smaller pouch for things like my ibuprofen or dental floss. And I carry all those little odds and ends that you might need, nail clippers and so on. So I would just do my little pouch system, which I did get a little pouch, and hopefully that will match and go well with this. So I'll show that to you next. Okay, the height of the bag at this point to this point is 6.5 inches. The longest part of the bag, it's 12.5 inches. Across this end of the bag is 3 inches, and here it's 1.5 inches. The zipper has a 12.5 inch closure, so measuring it from where the zipper starts to where the zipper ends, it's 12.5 inches. And I like that because it would be very easy to get into this bag. Going over the whole bag with you, I can't find any flaws. If I do notice anything as I'm using it that comes up, I will let you know. But even though this bag is almost perfect, and not what they consider perfect, it looks perfect to me. And I did get $15 off the price. I think they always have a price and then they have another price because it's always on sale. All their bags are, as far as I can tell. And then it was $15 less than what the price was. So I think it was like $120 something, and then it was $85 for the next price. And then I got it for like $60, and I think it's perfect. I mean, I don't know where I would get another really high quality leather bag like this for $60. So I would say it might be worth it to check out their almost perfect range. But again, this is my very first purchase from Portland Leather, and this is my very first almost perfect bag. I will look there again because this one looks so great. And like I said, if anything comes up, I will keep you informed. The next thing I ordered is a Sidekick pouch. And I really wanted this more than I wanted a wallet. I already have a small wallet I could use in the bag. It's not from Portland Leather Company, but I have plenty of wallets. But I really wanted this Sidekick pouch. You can use it for so many things. If you're a student or if you use it for work, you could put pencils, pens, markers, whatever. It would all fit in here. On the website, they show someone using it for glasses, although they do sell sunglass cases. You can put a lot in this little bag, and it's 8.5 inches in length, and then it's 2.5 and 2.5 in height. So 2.5 in depth, 2.5 in height, 8 across. And the zipper is very wide. As you can see, it's a very wide mouth pouch, but it still stays up. So I really like that. It's got that beautiful suede inside of the leather. I want to call it a lining, but it's not a lining. And then it's got the really nice zipper on it as well, and the zipper's smooth. And this one is not from the almost perfect range. I did just pay for this. You know, like I said, they have a price, and then they always have it on sale. So I paid the sale price, and I can't remember what it was. I will link everything down in the description box. So that's what that looks like. And I will use this for probably makeup, lipstick, and just some other little essentials, my glasses, things like that. So this is another thing that I got, and the leather is also in the color nutmeg, and it's pebbled, not smooth. And then lastly, I got this little accessory, which is a tassel for the bag. I think that the tassels look really cute on the bag, on the pictures that I've seen from the website. So I did also get my tassel in nutmeg pebbled leather, and I did not get mine from the almost perfect range. And it's just like the bag. It has the pebbled nutmeg leather, and then the inside is the same suede of the unfinished leather. So I'm gonna put this on my bag. I'm just gonna slide it through this little loop here, because I think it'll look cute hanging, and it'll be out of the way in that spot. But you can hang it anywhere. You can hang it from the strap here if you want to, or I don't know, I guess that's the only logical place. So that's what that looks like. It's just like a nice little decoration for my bag. So I'm bringing the lipstick that I have today, and it's Revlon Flushed. I'm dropping that in there. I'm dropping my little sunblock SPF 30 from Sunbomb in there. I'm gonna also put my La Vie Belle fragrance inside my little Sidekick. I have this little hairbrush that fits in my smaller bags. I just put it on my hand like that. You can get these at Ulta, and I can brush my hair with this. So I like having this little guy in my purse. It's like a tangle teaser. I'm putting one of these Invisibubbles, and I'm gonna put my Clinique blot powder in the Sidekick and see how all of this fits. Okay, I have all my items in my Sidekick. I probably could put a few more items in here, but that's all I need for today. And I'm gonna put my keys in the slip pocket right here. My Sidekick is gonna go right into the big open space. I have a Brahmin wallet that I've been carrying around. It's a small wallet from the company Brahmin, and I'm putting that inside. I have my reading glasses in this case, and I'm just gonna put that inside. And I have to put my sunglasses in their case, but my case is downstairs or in my car, so I'll just wait for that and put my sunglasses in later. So this always goes inside my purses. It's just a little case that has nail file and clippers. It has my ibuprofen. It has some dental picks. It has all those little kinds of odds and ends in case somebody needs something or I need something. So that goes in here. And then I have a little tiny Chuck Zero candy bar, and this one is dark chocolate. I've been really lessening my carbs in my diet, and these are like really low carb little bars. So I love this brand Chuck Zero. Putting that in there, that's everything. So everything is in the bag now. And that's how that looks. And there's still room. Zip it closed. And I hope you enjoyed my unboxing and first impression of my first order from Portland Leather Company, the Nora Crescent bag, Sidekick, and matching tassel. I'll link everything down in the description box. But remember that all these bags and accessories come with lots of different finishes, such as black pebbled leather, black smoothed leather, nutmeg pebbled leather. I think there's a nutmeg smooth. There's also honey. There's also like a coffee shade that's a deeper brown than this. So you can check out all the other colors, but again, my bag a little bit rough. I think the thing that might be almost perfect is right here. There's a little bit of a lighter variation, but I don't mind that at all. I think it just adds to the distressed, rugged look of the bag. And it smells so good. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a blessed and beautiful day.